Oh man, this is so cool. Okay, today I'm in search of Ladonia. Now, Ladonia, or NIMIS as it's also known, is a series of structures made by the artist Lars Vilks, who I'll explain more about soon. But right now, cameraman Bam and I have to find the path that marks the way down there because Ladonia isn't written on any maps. So we'll start the adventure and I'll explain everything on the way. So I mentioned that Ladonia isn't marked on any maps, and that's because the council, the governing body of this national park, Kullaberg Council, have been in conflict with the artist Lars Vilks, who's responsible for creating the sculptures, for about 20 years. Now, they don't want people visiting it because they consider the sculptures structures, building structures. So they don't want to encourage people to come down, they want to get rid of the structures, and this is what's been going on for 20 years. The most up-to-date research I could find says that the structures do still stand, so hopefully they're there, but we've still got to find the path. You confident we're going to find it, Bam?
I am.
Good. Let's go. Woo! We found the big N. So this is the start of the trail. I think the way Bam and I came was a little bit off, but we found it. We know we're on the right route. The sea is just down there, so we're going to keep heading along this path, following the ends until we get to NIMIS. Okay, so this is the entrance to NIMIS. It's amazing. So there's nothing left to do but go and check this place out. Oh, it's tight through here. Welcome to Ladonia. Got the GoPro running. I've got cameraman Bam on the go. So let's do this. Let's get up one of these sculptures. Getting windier, it's getting shakier up here, but it feels stable despite the movement. It feels really natural. I know that sounds so stupid, but the driftwood and the nails, they just feel strong and sturdy. This is just awesome. Like, the dude that made this, Lars Vilks, he's an artist and also a doctor of philosophy. So the guy is not just a crazy man. He spent 2 years beginning and making the structure before it was found out by the local authorities. And then he just kept making it, and the authorities kept trying to destroy it. In fact, they lobbied against him, and he took his cause to the Supreme Court, and they overruled the council, allowing it to remain here. But the beauty of it is that they deny its existence, so they haven't turned it all touristy. There's no health and safety measures. There's no park fees or entrance fee or any shit like that. It's just something to come and discover. It's a nice little bit of adventure available to the curious. It's somewhere between a nightmare and a fantasy. It's like everything you dream of as a kid, yet in a Tim Burton film. It's so cool. Let's wander over to ARX. Welcome to ARX. ARX in Latin, ARX, means fortress. This does look kind of like a fortress. It's built exclusively from cement and stone and some metal and looks like a melted sandcastle. It's kind of more of that twisted nightmare, dark fantasy vibe going on. So it's been a great experience to come and visit NIMIS and ARX and Ladonia myself after looking at so many pictures and reading other people's anecdotes about their experience. What really resonates with me is how it's been put together. You can see photos, but coming here you can see the man putting it together, Lars Vilks. And having done a little bit of research into him and finding out he is a doctor of philosophy, he's an artist, it really makes this a lot deeper than just a few sculptures or structures on the side of a shoreline. The brief story of Ladonia is the council saying we're going to destroy it, and then him proclaiming it a micronation, a nation within a nation, which he called Ladonia. So that was just throwing more fuel to the fire, pissing more people off. This is beautiful, but it's kind of a macabre, medieval, fantasy beautiful. And this ARX is called Fortress. Nimis, meaning too much in Latin, looks like castle turrets. It's like he's building his own protection, like he's building his own world within the world he agrees to be a part of. And that's amazing. I mean, that should resonate with anyone that gets agitated with the day-to-day stupid shit we have to do as humans. Fueling the car, driving to work, punching in, clocking off. You know, it feels to me, personally, like Lars Vilks was building himself a way out of it. Today I brought the trusty old Treadermobile down here to Epping Forest in Essex to show you a natural spooky phenomenon known as a gravity hill, a magnetic road or a magic road. Now just behind me is Hangman's Hill. It's got a great legend